So over the last couple weeks or so, we have posted a ton of videos when it comes to Modern Warfare 3, whether it's from the campaign to multiplayer weapons to Verdansk potentially returning. But I wanted to go over everything there is to know about the multiplayer experience that we know of now leading up to the COD Next event here in October. So speaking of October, on October 5th, the COD Next event will happen. So COD Next is something that's been going on for years that they're bringing back. It is an event where they bring all the creators in and they show off the game from ground war to multiplayer to... I don't know if we'll see anything Warzone because Warzone has been announced that it's going to be integrated later in the year. But on October 5th, we'll get our first glimpse of multiplayer gameplay. I have a feeling leading up to that, sometime late September, we'll probably get this here and there of the game and just get some more leaks and stuff like that, but not directly from Call of Duty. Following the day after, on October 6th, the beta will start for early access on PlayStation for the 6th and 7th, which does suck that PlayStation gets those exclusive rights, but that will be changing in the next year, and from what we've heard so far from Xbox, that they don't plan on doing any exclusivity, so in the foreseeable future, whatever we get next, whether it's Modern Warfare 4 or Black Ops 97, whatever we're on now, we will most likely be getting no exclusive betas, which is nice, and the only thing I will say is, a beta in this time frame leaves roughly 25 days from then till the launch of the game, so it's not really a beta to fix bugs in my opinion, it's more of a beta just to show off the game. But going back to those beta dates, you have early access on PlayStation for those who pre-order from October 6th to the 7th, and then it will be open for everyone on PlayStation on October 8th to the 10th. Then the following weekend on any system that you pre-ordered on, you'll be able to play on the 12th and the 13th, and if you're on PlayStation, you can already play again on the 12th and 13th. And then the 14th to the 16th, it'll be open for everyone. No matter what system you're on, no matter what you are, you'll be able to play in the beta on that weekend. So Call of Duty also has announced that all the progression from Modern Warfare 2 will transfer over to Modern Warfare 3 when it comes to weapon skins, weapon attachments, weapons, that whole system, as well as operator skins. The only thing that might not transfer over is some vehicle skins, the vehicles that aren't returning in the game, but they did say that none of these will be usable in the beta, which makes a lot of sense, as well as the beta progress will be completely wiped upon the finishing touch of the beta. I'd assume we probably are going to get 2 to 3 assault rifles, a couple of submachine guns, a sniper or two, a shotgun or two, and the typical Call of Duty beta fashion. So moving along, we are going to talk about the movement changes inside the game. When it comes to movement changes, we have a lot to look forward to. Modern Warfare 2 was a step in the wrong direction for a lot of people when it came to the realism. I put air quotes up when I said that, obviously, but it wanted to be this tactical style, and they really changed a lot of the core fundamentals of Call of Duty. Starting out, we're going to completely say that slide canceling is back, which for a lot of people is going to be a very big positive. I know there's a big part of the community that thinks that slide canceling was just a stupid broken mechanic, which they're not wrong. It wasn't even a feature that was in the game in Modern Warfare 2019. It was a glitch. It was a bug that people abused, and it just became the norm of the game. But slide canceling will be back. So we're also going to be getting increased strafe speed and ADS speed, which adds a little bit more fluidity to the game. Another big thing that they've been pushing, we haven't seen any gameplay of yet, is this new feature called Tac Stance. It's supposed to be the hybrid between ADSing and hip firing. It's supposed to be that CQB, close quarters, kind of last resort, what you can use to have a little more precision, but kind of lose your movement speed with it. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Reminds me a little bit of blind firing from Vanguard. I hope it's a toggleable ability. I hope it's something you can go into settings and toggle on and off, because I feel like it's not going to be as important for multiplayer, where it'll probably come in handy in the campaign and stuff like that, just to give more of a realistic feel. But for me, it's just not something that, until I see gameplay, I can really touch on. So I guess going from gameplay, we could go to the maps we're going to be getting. As of now, it is 100% confirmed that all 16 of the OG Modern Warfare 2009 maps from Modern Warfare 2 will be returning, which is super exciting. And when I didn't even think of talking about it, but in the beta, I'm curious what maps we're going to get. I'm sure we will not get the iconic ones. I'm sure we're going to get some of the ones that are forgotten about but aren't looked at as much. And then when it comes to multiplayer gameplay, one of the big things, including maps, is going to be map voting will be returning. I don't know why map voting hasn't been in the game for a while. It makes kind of no sense to me. Map voting is like the core fundamental of choosing the map you play. It kind of makes the game play, if that makes any sense. It just seems weird that the players that are playing the game aren't allowed to choose the map they're playing on, which leads to a lot of people leaving lobbies. I can't tell you the amount of times I've played a map on Modern Warfare 2 that I hate. I just leave the game. I don't stay in it. When it comes to game fundamentals, we also have red dots returning on the minimap for unsuppressed weapons, which, hallelujah, that is a feature that I am so happy is back. It is something that that is COD. Like, red dots on the minimap is Call of Duty. And it's not just, oh, adapt and play the game. No, that's Call of Duty. That's the fundamental feature of COD. We always look at our minimap, and anyone who has a brain uses their minimap. So not knowing where people are shooting from is just kind of crazy. Reload canceling is another feature that they're going to be bringing back, which is another fundamental statement of Call of Duty that I can't tell you the amount of times still to this day I try to reload cancel inside of Modern Warfare 2 in Warzone. It's insane. I find myself doing it because it's just ingrained in my head for the last 15 plus years of playing Call of Duty. So moving along to perks. Perks are going to be a little different, but first things first, Dead Silence or Ninja is coming back, as well as they're making a return of the Stalker perk. But perks are going to work a little bit different, which at first could be scary because anytime they redo perks, it seems like they do it a different way. Especially if you take a look at Modern Warfare 2, we had this new perk system where you had to earn your perks, which they've already announced that's gone. Perk systems will start out right away, which is great. You should just get your perks right away, but they're going to be coming in the form of gear. Now, the only thing I can think is they're doing this as an ability to sell more cosmetics and make themselves more money. I don't think it's a complete workaround of the perk system, but gear will be tailored towards the perk style, so Fast Hands has gloves and Ninja as boots and so on and so forth. So I just think it's a way for them to add some more stuff to the Battle Pass that aren't stickers and stuff like that. Now, I could be completely wrong on that. They could just rework the entire perk system because they want to add this into Warzone or somehow change the game. But as of now, I believe that's the way it's going to work. And speaking of changing the game, Gunsmith will be returning, and that's something that is fun and cool, and as long, in my opinion, as tuning doesn't return. Now, tuning was a neat feature and a really smart aspect that they wanted to go to towards that realism factor, but tuning might have been my least favorite thing inside of Modern Warfare 2. Genuinely. It was one of those things that I hated having to do a science project just to use my guns. I love the ability to add as many attachments and Frankenstein out my guns. I think it's cool. I think it's a really smart thing to give the user more control on their weapons, but the idea of tuning, especially in Warzone, if you didn't tune in Warzone, you were at such a competitive disadvantage, which I get it. I get the aspect they were going for. I understand where they were trying to go, but I just pray it doesn't return in Modern Warfare 3. And as of now, we have heard nothing regarding tuning, but we have heard about Gunsmith having these new contraband attachments or black market attachments or something of the sort, which is kind of cool. Don't know what that's going to do and how that's going to work, but I just pray to God tuning doesn't come back. I thought I had said everything, but in the process of editing this, I realized I never talked about Dolphin Diving returning. Dolphin Diving is coming back. It's going to be a feature that's in there, so having the ability to slide cancel and Dolphin Dive adds a whole new element of movement to the game, so look forward to that. That's really all we have as of now. Now, daily, this seems to be changing. We get new information every single day regarding Modern Warfare 3, but as of now, when it comes to confirmed stuff, we won't probably see much until October 5th for that COD Next event. We might get some leaks here and there, which, of course, you guys know to stay up to date on the channel. We will make sure we post those here, and I just want to say at the end of this video, we're going to have some X-Defiant gameplay hopefully here soon, especially when the game drops. So if you guys want to see X-Defiant on this channel, I would appreciate it. If not, we'll move it to the second channel. But you guys have been showing so much love recently on the videos, and I truly, deeply appreciate it. And I love you guys to death. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications, guys. You never miss a video. I love you guys to death. I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces, boys.